Hi, and welcome to Khoros. I'm Katherine Calvert, Chief Marketing Officer here at Khoros, and I really appreciate you coming to join us to spend a few minutes to talk about what it means to create better CX through digital-first customer engagement. That's what we do at Khoros. We help companies create customers for life, and I want to tell you a little bit about why that matters, how we do it, and I'll even share a customer story. So let's dive in. Why do we talk about digital-first customer engagement? So I'm a lifelong marketer, and I can tell you it took me a little while to come around to the notion that your brand and customer experience are inextricable. They can't be separated. Once upon a time, I could write a perfect ad and I could focus on the top of the funnel. But as digital channels expanded and proliferated, the voice of the customer became so powerful. If you want to complain about something, you don't just have to complain at the market. You can go to Twitter, and all of a sudden, that customer experience moment that your brand or your business may have thought about for 5 minutes and forgotten about becomes a huge incident. And that is what your brand is really about. It's about what your customer experience truly is. As marketers, we can help shape that experience. And if we're able to lead our businesses by helping to connect the dots of those experiences, our marketing is going to get better, our services is going to get better, and we're going to help you create customers for life. So let me throw some data at you. I think we all know, right, that digital has dramatically changed the way customers interact with brands. Before you even talk to a customer, as many of you know, they're already 60 or even 70% down their journey. And how are they getting there? Well, they're probably getting your messages, but they're also hearing from peers, from affinity groups, from social channels. They're doing the research before you've even had a conversation with them. And you need to be able to hear those conversations, participate, and engage. Customers are using Instagram to buy, Twitter to complain, Facebook and LinkedIn to advocate, to learn more, to share ideas and best practices, and you need to be part of that conversation. But those channels just keep proliferating. There's so much noise, and that chaos can be a real burden to manage. At the same time, you're trying to handle this on your own team, and probably there are teams across the hall dealing with the same kind of challenge. We see a lot of brands who've been forced to adapt really quickly to try to keep up with these channels. And as a result, they're standing up new teams and processes and systems within their own organizations, while the brand itself is then stuck with silos of information that can't be shared. It's left a disconnected mess that ultimately creates a frustrating customer experience and inefficient operations for your business. So that's why it's so important to solve, and it's really hard. If you're one of the 20% of companies who've got it figured out, awesome. But 80% of businesses have said they are not really able to deliver on an omni-channel experience. There's just too much. And that's why we're here to help. It may seem like a problem that you can just keep kicking down the curb. 2020 taught us that the time is now. The stakes are so high. It's the difference for your brand between being loved and being left. Khoros partnered with Forrester to do consumer research to really try to measure what the impact of great CX is and what it costs when you don't get it right. 86% of consumers told us they would spend more for a brand that gives them a great customer experience. 86% said they'll pay more for the same thing for a delightful customer experience. On the other hand, over 62% of consumers said they would leave a brand after one bad digital experience. 62%. So the stakes have never been higher. And it's not just costing you money, but you're actually putting money in your competitor's pocket when you get this wrong. So that's why we're here to help. We create connection across the digital experience. Imagine having one place to see, hear, and understand what all of your customer interactions. One place to gain insight on your customers, markets, and competitors across billions of digital conversations a day. That's what we help you do. We give you one pane of glass in the Khoros engagement platform that your teams can then leverage to go about your normal work. We're not trying to change the order of operations. What we're trying to do is make those operations faster, smarter, and richer. That's going to drive more relevant marketing, more proactive and helpful customer service, and overall help you create customers for life. So how do we do it? Khoros has created an award-winning AI-powered customer engagement platform. We help you manage all of your customer interactions from a single place. Your teams will be able to listen and understand the voice of the customer to help you identify needs, uncover opportunities, and resolve customer issues before escalation. Your marketing team can use our platform to plan, publish, and promote content at scale, the kind of content and planning that's going to drive engagement and also deliver sales. And once you get those customers in, with Khoros, we'll help you serve your customers in the digital channels where they want to engage with you. It's that kind of service that increases customer satisfaction while improving agent efficiency and retention. And finally, Khoros offers the industry's leading solution for creating brand-owned communities. Brand-owned communities are places where you're bringing your customers together with their peers, whether it's about problem resolution, a break fix opportunity, or to create conversations about shared passions and loves. One of my favorite customers is Sephora. If you haven't been on the Beauty Insider site, it's a really amazing place where passionate people share their stories about the cosmetics they love. The customers that spend time on Sephora's community spend as much as 2 to 10 times more than their customers who come into the store and haven't been on their community. That is brand love, and that is a serious impact to your top line. I want to tell you one last customer story before we sign off, and it's about Orvis. If you don't know Orvis, they are an iconic outdoor brand, the leaders in fly fishing, hunting, sporting goods. If you have a question about the outdoors, call Orvis. They've been around for over 150 years, and this is a brand that takes their reputation and customer service very seriously. They came to us to say, how can we get to the next level? How can we make that digital transformation? And what kind of improvements could we see? So we've been partnering with them to aggregate all of the data they had across every customer touchpoint. So we've taken in phone calls, chat sessions, emails, SMS, surveys, online reviews, social media conversations, all of it into one place. We then apply AI and machine learning, and that unstructured and structured data turns into actionable and relevant insights. With Khoros, Orvis has reduced customer handle time, they've converted more returns to exchanges, and they've deflected inquiries away from the contact center, all without adding any additional support agents. The ability to quickly categorize and respond to areas for improvement meant that their contact center, their website, their email, all of it became more efficient and more productive. They've even improved supply chain management and reduced the calls about out-of-stock items. Khoros's work with Orvis helps prove that even a company who's been delighting consumers for over 150 years can harness the power of a digital-first strategy to transform CX and still find improvements and still get better. It's been amazing, and it's all powered by the ability to bring that customer interaction into one central repository where every interaction then yields insight. Of course, the foundation for all of this is a machine learning and AI-powered foundation that connects all those dots to then push forward actionable insights and make it easy for your teams to quickly and rapidly and efficiently take action, whether it's on your team or a team across the hall. As you know, your customers' experience with your brand is monolithic. They don't know if they're talking to customer service or marketing. They don't care. Every interaction they have with your brand is about a personal experience, and you need to be able to connect those dots to unlock true customer loyalty. So in sum, incredibly proud of the Orvis story, and they're just one of our 2,000 plus global brands that count on us to help them create customers for life. They stick with us. We've been around for over 20 years because they're seeing proven results. They're seeing higher retention scores, increased share of wallet, increased conversion with their customers, and they're getting more visibility into what it takes to create even more customers for life. We're incredibly proud to be a part of their success, and we hope that we can help you on the same journey.